It's unbelievable where we are right now with JTE.
I mean, he could have been one of the best.
He was no longer every man's hero. He became a heel of sorts.
And then he was nothing.
He was solid. His knowledge was impressive.
I don't like spitting in the wind, I don't like burning the American flag, and I don't like beating JTE.
He became Little Evil, and boy was he evil. And yes, he was little.
JTE was the top of his game.
He just said things that made no sense.
He could have been the best, and something happened.
You know, Ivan Drago said, "I must break you." And JT always thought he was Rocky in that scenario, but turns out he might have been Apollo Creed.
What's up? Tournament time. It's that time of year when Josh Macuga comes out. Everybody calls him an underdog. They throw him under the bus on Twitter. They throw him under the bus on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. Nobody thinks I have a shot at winning anything, let alone just my first round match against Clarke Wolfe, okay? Nobody thinks I have a shot.
I first played Josh Macuga. He was my first Schmoedown match ever. And I had a good day that day. Had a good showing. Feel like I came out of the gate strong. Independence Day.
And the winner!
And, you know, I feel like I've been doing well ever since. So there's obviously a lot of history between Josh and I. I never underestimate the guy. He knows his stuff, and he's in this tournament for a reason.
I went all the way to the final round, the final match against Mark Riley, who held the title of upwards of 2 years before he got absolutely steamrolled by Dan Murrell, okay? But what happened? Everybody doubted me again. I had to fight Clarke Wolfe. Yes, I lost on the last question. I had to fight John Roca, lost on the last question, a man who just almost pitched a perfect game against Christian Harloff. And now everybody's counting me out again. Well, guess what? I'm coming for that title belt this time. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not scared of a girl that has seances with sacrificed animals before Collider nightmares, okay? I'm not scared of anybody, and I'm especially not scared of Clarke Wolfe.
Macuga is a wild card because he could take it through luck and knowledge all the way, and it's something that no one would ever see coming. Look, we did this preview video and everyone at the table had me beating Macuga.
I will piss on a cat if Clarke Wolfe does not beat Josh Macuga.
Yeah. The ultimate Schmoedown is my canvas, and you can call me friggin' Picasso. They said I shouldn't be in the tournament, so they threw up JTE against me. And what did I do? I beat him. And now where is he? Outside of a Walmart somewhere, begging for money so he can get a bus ticket home. And guess where I am? The ultimate Schmoedown Tournament. And guess who's gonna win? Me, Blue Fairy, psh, John Roca, psh, Mark Ellis, psh, Clarke Wolfe, psh, John Schnepp. I don't think he's in it, but psh, I'm coming for you. The whole tournament, it's mine.
Josh Macuga, if you're watching this, I got one word for you. Again? Fine. Okay, it's 2.
All right, welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's the ultimate Schmoedown. We're still in round 1 here, and it's the last match of round 1. You got classy Clarke Wolfe going against the Wildman, Josh Macuga. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm John Campia. You know, Christian, this is one that a few weeks ago I might have said, why even bother?
Right.
Why even bother? But then Josh Macuga recently pulled out that great win over JTE. Not just a victory, but he also showed mental toughness. He came through when it counted. He could be somebody to be reckoned with.
But that's the story of Macuga's career in this thing. I mean, this is what he's done. Like his first match against Bonnie Summerall, it was like, oh, Bonnie's going to beat him. And he went all the way to the finals against Mark Riley and almost won the damn thing. And then he wasn't even supposed to be in this tournament. And then he was like, no, I need to be in it. I got to find a way. And JTE was the doorway in, and he beat JTE. No one has done really well, like destroyed Josh Macuga, except one person. And that person was Clarke Wolfe. Now, Macuga came back in that match, but it was pretty out of reach at that point.
Yeah, it was a little too late.
So it's a little bit of redemption for Macuga tonight as also.
No, I just think people are counting out Josh Macuga a little too early. That being said, I am on record. that if Josh Macuga beats classy Clarke Wolfe,
Oh yeah, look out, cats.
I will piss on a cat.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
cannot see this happening.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, this could go down. This could be one for the ages.
Well, there are going to be cats lined up everywhere. We're going to find out exactly what's going to happen, and I'm sure we're going to see a few memes of some cats being peed on. Let's go check out those memes by you.
I'm concerned for our society.
Well, there you go. Let's get to the tail of the tape. There you go. The #2 contender, classy Clarke Wolfe, horror. Oscar winners, Julia Roberts, and Being Classy. And then you have the Wildman, Josh Macuga. Strengths are 90s movies, guessing wildly, and drinking uncontrollably.
He knows his strengths and he plays to them well.
He does very well. I'm ready to get this thing going because this is going to be very interesting. The winner of this match goes on to play my teammate, the team champion, Baby Carrots himself, Mark Ellis.
I gotta tell you right now, it's an interesting matchup because I actually think Josh Macuga matches up very well against Mark Ellis when you look at their various strengths and weaknesses. If Clarke Wolfe advances, I gotta give her the edge here as well, but either one poses some interesting problems for Mark Ellis.
But what Macuga are we going to see here? Are we going to see the Macuga coming off the singles match where he had that match against JTE, or that disastrous performance against the Team Patriots when JTE got his revenge? I mean, Macuga, to be fair, was absolutely awful in that match.
You know, I think when you ask the question, which Josh Macuga are we going to see here today, I don't think Josh Macuga knows which Josh Macuga we're going to see today. That's what makes it interesting.
We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the ultimate Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Film HQ and Collider and Schmoes No. He is the #7 ranked contender with a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wildman, Josh Macuga! He's ready.
Oh, look at that. Now, the most surprising thing here, wow, the most surprising thing here is how much alcohol is actually still left in that bottle.
Right, I don't even think it is iced. I think it's iced tea at this point.
It could be at this point.
Drank it all backstage. All right.
Good for you, Roca.
All right, so Macuga is sitting down. He's ready. That is the seat he sat in against JTE. It's his lucky seat.
It is. One can
I
only
think I
wonder
love
if the
you.
shirt will stay on today.
Well, we'll find out. That's a victory dance, I think, if it happens. And his opponent, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, representing Collider and Collider Nightmares. She is the #2 contender, Classy Clarke Wolfe. Clarke Wolfe's doing the Wildman thing.
She has out-wilded the Wildman.
Out the suit, she's looking like Edward Nigma. I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. I like it. Coming out
I am so jealous of that suit. I am
Gimmick
so jealous of that
infringement. Gimmick
suit.
infringement.
I think Josh Macuga has already been mentally defeated.
look
I
at
think
this.
he's done.
That was nice. No one was expecting that.
did you
Good
get
mental
that?
games here by the Wolf.
NCJW.
All right, here we go,
Solid,
guys.
solid.
Round 1 works like this. The contestants will have 6 questions from 6 predetermined categories. Each is worth 1 point apiece. You cannot steal from your opponent. Classy Clarke Wolfe, you are the #2 contender, and you get to pick first. Would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first,
Gonna
please.
go first.
Whoa.
And Macuga,
receives.
category 1, category 2.
I'm going to go category 2.
Clarke Wolfe, you are up first. In the category of 80s movies, Clarke. While clashing with her high school clique, Veronica learned her boyfriend JD has been killing students he doesn't like in what 1980s classic?
Heathers.
Correct.
Wow, no hesitation.
No hesitation whatsoever. She's looking to make
Coming
a
out with a
statement.
Heathers TV show. Didn't know
They
if you were
are.
there.
They are indeed.
Clarke,
And Josh Macuga once again demonstrates he's a master at things people don't care about.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Clarke Wolfe, category of fantasy sci-fi. Vincent Price plays a scientist who dies while building.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah.
But do you want to finish
Just go
asking the
ahead.
question? Well, I mean, I don't want to be an asshole.
Building a character in what movie?
Edward Scissorhands.
Correct.
Correct.
All right, Clarke, your category of comedy. What is the name of Christina Applegate's newscaster in Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy?
Veronica Corningstone.
Wow.
Correct.
Nothing. Clarke coming out strong.
She's out. Man,
Talk about
we
layup
didn't even
central.
start the clock on
Mine's
any of
gonna be
those
like, in
answers.
This
what
is a
year?
Clarke Wolfe that is looking to make a statement after that match with Dan Murrell.
All right, Josh Macuga. The first question in your inevitable defeat.
What a dick. You know what? Just from he's the meanest Canadian anybody's ever met.
Under the category of 80s movies, cheering for you, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
What famed director was at the helm of the 1986 crime drama Blue Velvet?
I'm gonna say Fincher?
Final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect. We were looking for David Lynch.
Oh. Like Lynch and Fincher.
Fart snoggers.
Your second question. Under the category of fantasy sci-fi, which Mortal Kombat character defeats Shang Tsung at the end of Mortal Kombat?
Liu Kang.
Correct.
Yeah!
Good job.
I was like, is this a trick question? I'm looking it up.
Woo. And Josh, for your third question, under the category of comedy, in 2008's Role Models, name the two lead actors who are forced to help youths in a mentoring program.
That would be Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott.
Correct.
All right, Macuga coming out
Sorry,
there.
layup.
Macuga, notoriously a slow
Coming in hot.
starter,
I've
so
never
that
had
was
two in
big.
the
Coming
first
out
round
with two out of the
before.
first three, and let's face it, that first question was tough.
That was very tough. Okay, here we go, Clarke. Category of Oscar movies. For which film did Jack Palance win a Best Supporting Actor Oscar?
City Slickers.
My lord, she's on fire.
Correct.
4 and 2.
Again, not once have we even had to start her clock.
Nope. Category of box office, Clarke. What was the highest grossing film of 2010 domestically? Was it A, The Twilight Saga Eclipse, B, Toy Story 3, C, Iron Man 2, D, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Jiminy Cricket. I'm gonna go. Oh boy. I'm gonna go. Toy Story 3.
Correct.
Correct. Oh, I thought she might have gone for Harry Potter on that, which was, of course, the international #1 film.
All right, Clarke, your last question in round 1 from the category of movie quotes. In which film will you find the quote, I collect spores, mold, and fungus?
Oh man. Fuck.
That's not it.
Spores, mold, and fungus. Oh jeez. I don't know the answer.
You don't want to guess 1, 2, 3.
I don't know the answer.
The answer is Ghostbusters. Oh. All right, so Clarke with 5 points in the first round.
I needed
All
that
right.
miss. Come on, hot streak.
5-2.
Josh Macuga, for your second set of 3 questions in round #1, under the category of Oscar movies. For which film did Robert Zemeckis win his Best Director statue?
Robert Zemeckis won it for... There's not multiple choice on this one?
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Indiana Jones.
1.
Wow. I'm shocked you said that. No, it's Forrest Gump.
Oh, man. And I love Forrest Gump.
Not too much. All right.
Josh, under the category of box office, what was the highest grossing film of 2005 domestically? Was it A, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, B, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, C, Batman Begins, or D, King Kong?
I'm going to go... I mean, you can't bet against Star Wars. I'm going to go Harry Potter.
And yet you bet against Star Wars incorrectly. The answer was Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
All right.
Josh, under the category of movie quotes.
Botch Central over here.
In which film will you find the quote, "The list is an absolute good. The list is life. All around its margins lies the gulf"?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
In which film will you find the quote, "The list is an absolute good. The list is life. All around its margins lies the gulf"?
5,
I'm sure it's extremely obvious.
4, 3.
I don't know. Schindler's List.
He knew it. He knew it. He knew that. He knew it. You knew that. You knew that. There's no way. Wow. The outlaw screaming from the audience that Macuga is a crazy person. All
So
right.
what is our score here?
5-3.
What other movie about a list?
The guessing master does it again. All right, so 5-3. Not a bad round for Macuga, again, who is really, really awful normally in the first round.
As you've pointed out, one of the keys for Macuga here is do not fall too far behind early. He is a traditionally slow starter. Not today. He's within 2 points.
3 points is good. And Clarke Wolfe, not a slow starter, with 5 points in the first round. All right, here is how round 2 works. The wheel will be brought out by the lovely Sasha Pearl Raver, who is here.
Co-host of Collider
That is
TV
not
Talk.
Sasha Pearl Raver at all. That is not. Oh, that is.
That's my teammate on the Mega Powers.
Yeah, maybe you should drink less and try to win some competitions. Talk to the Patriots. All right, Sasha Pearl Raver is here to bring out the wheel. There she is. Sasha Pearl Raver bringing out the
Sasha
wheel.
Pearl Raver.
Very nice dress.
You guys can see her every Monday here on Collider TV Talk.
Much
Absolutely
better on
fantastic.
the eyes than Finstock. Okay, so round 2. The competitors will spin the wheel. They can choose once again if they don't like what they've landed on. Of course, that is unless it lands on opponent's choice. Each point will be worth 2 points. Excuse me, each question will be worth 2 points. If you opt for multiple choice, 1 point, 4 questions, and you can steal from your opponent. Classy Clarke Wolfe, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first.
All right, please spin the wheel.
Come on, opponent. That was a weak ass spin.
That was.
Wait, give it a better
Do it
spin,
again.
please.
Sorry.
Give it a big
I
spin.
wasn't trying to be funny.
Big spin.
Sorry.
There it is.
There
There's
we
the
go.
spin.
That's a good solid spin.
Ooh.
80s?
80s. This is tough because this is one she could go for.
Yeah, this is hard because the question is, do I spin again and try like I didn't do with Dan Murrell, or do I? Okay.
5.
I'm gonna
4.
spin again.
She
Big
shows
spin.
spin again.
Big spin.
She's rolling the dice.
Macuga also good at
See what
80s.
she
Might
lands
be good.
on.
80s.
Leo. Is that 80s or Leo? What is it?
It looks
Hold on. Let's see.
Can we let's get a judge in there.
It's 80s.
is it by hair.
Bye.
We'll take
Let's get
80s.
Sasha
Does
the
that
point.
look 80s or?
Getting our
Or
third
should we
party
make a spin
judge.
again?
Oh, should we do another spin?
How
Is it
too
too close?
enough for
Hold on. It's
Sasha? Your call.
That's 80s.
all right. It's 80s.
Okay.
All right, so 80s
That's
it
80s.
is.
Thank you, Sasha.
All right. 80s movies it is. Looks like the
Steel
80s wheel is
Central.
calling Clarke Wolfe. All right, Clarke. What is the name of Marty's band? Oh,
The
no.
Pinheads.
What was that?
The Pinheads.
That is correct. The Pinheads. All right. Besides Platoon, what other film won Best Director for Oliver Stone?
Multiple choice, please.
Was it A, The Hand, B, Salvador, C, Born on the 4th of July, or D, Wall Street?
I'm gonna say Born on the 4th of July.
And you would be correct. 8-3.
Well done,
Clarke
Clarke.
Wolfe.
Well done, Clarke.
Okay. Clarke, in the still in the category here of 80s, released in 1983. What was the full name of the sequel to Porky's? Evil laugh from Roca.
Multiple choice, please.
Would it be Porky's Revenge? B, The Next Day? C, The College Years? D, Porky's Graduation?
Revenge.
It's incorrect.
Okay.
Josh Macuga.
That was Jaws.
Josh?
Oh, she got that incorrect?
Yes.
I thought you said correct. I was like, oh, you got that. Could you repeat the question?
Porky's, is it A, Porky's Revenge, B, The Next Day, C, The College Years, D, Porky's Graduation?
I believe it's Porky's Graduation.
Incorrect. We're looking for The Next Day.
Wow.
Next day.
Clarke doesn't get the question, but she does avoid
All I
any
remember
steal
is
points
boobs
there,
in a
which is key.
shower.
All right, Clarke Wolfe, in what film will you find on-air personality Adrian Kroner?
May I have multiple choice, please?
A, Broadcast News. B, Good Morning Vietnam. C, 9 to 5. D, Legal Eagles.
Broadcast news.
Incorrect.
Could you say incorrect? You keep going like incorrect.
Yeah, you're
Today I have it. All right. Incorrect.
Thank you. I believe the correct answer is Good Morning Vietnam.
Correct. All right. All right, Josh.
All right.
You spin the wheel, please. Here it is. Good spin. That's a good spin.
That's a healthy spin.
Horror.
You don't want horror yet. You want the second one.
Oscar.
Oscar.
That's a negative.
Spin. Now
Oh,
you
he
want
reaches
horror.
right
Now
for the
you want
wheel.
horror.
Spinner's choice.
Drama.
Well, spinner's choice.
Son
That was
of
it.
a
Spinner's choice would have
beastin'.
been.
No, it would not opponent's choice.
That would have been spinner's choice. Yeah, that would have been better for you. That's better for you.
Dramas.
Yeah, that is better for you.
Josh Macuga, you have spun dramas.
Yep.
Your first question under that category for 2 points. In Silver Linings Playbook, which NFL team are Pat and his father obsessed with?
That would be the worst team in Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Correct for 2 points.
There you go.
Your next question. What actress is on the poster used to hide Andy Dufresne's tunnel in The Shawshank Redemption?
That would be old fussy britches Raquel Welch.
Correct
Wow.
for 2 points.
Look at Macuga climbing up.
Your third question under the category of drama. In the film The Truman Show, what country does Truman think that Lauren/Sylvia moved to?
Man, I haven't seen this movie in so long. Can I get multiple choice, please?
Your options are A, Taiwan, B, Fiji, C, Tahiti, D, Bora Bora.
It's got to be one of those two ones that are like super exotic. I'm going to go Bora Bora.
Incorrect. Possible steal for classy Clarke Wolfe.
Fiji.
Correct for the steal.
Big steal. That was a big
Nicely
one.
done,
that
classy
was big
Clarke.
for Clarke.
That's a
Makes-
momentum breaker.
Well, she makes up the steal that Macuga took
Yeah,
from her.
Macuga was on a roll there. All right. And your fourth and final question in the category of drama. Who played the overbearing mother of Nina Sayers in the balletic thriller Black Swan?
Damn. I can see the actor. I got to go multiple choice. I got to go multiple.
All right. Is it A, Barbara Hershey, B, Ellen Burstyn, C, Jessica Lange, D, Frances McDormand?
Can you say the first two again? I'm sorry.
A, Barbara Hershey, B, Ellen Burstyn.
I'm going to go A.
Barbara Hershey is correct.
Wow. All right. So that's the end. The end of round 2 has a tie game. We are tied up at 9-9 here. Unbelievable. All right. So round 3 works like this. The contestants will pick 3 numbers from 1 to 23. The first one will be worth 1 point. The second, 3 points, and the final one will be worth 5 points. It is all tied up. Classy Clarke Wolfe, you are the favorite. Please pick 3 numbers.
4, 12, and 19.
Josh Macuga.
I'm going to go 16, 3, and 9.
All right, so let's start with Clarke Wolfe. Your 1-pointer is in the category of Tom Hanks films. Clarke, amongst other roles, Tom played a doctor, a hotel manager, and a ruthless author in which 2012 film?
It is, it is the one that the Wachowskis did, Cloud Atlas.
Correct.
I like the way she reasoned it
her
out.
brain went
she
through it.
talked it out and
Yeah.
got to the answer.
All right, Macuga's up.
I was going to say Lady
All right.
Killers. Lady Killers.
Josh Macuga, you're trailing by 1 point.
Okay.
You selected the number 16 for your 1-point question. That is scores and soundtracks. Jerry Goldsmith was the composer for
yeah, Jerry.
5
Good dude.
different Star Trek films. Name 2 of them.
Okay, well, Wrath of Khan is the only Star Trek movie I know, and Star Trek Into Darkness.
Incorrect on both. We were looking for either Star Trek: The Motion Picture, The Final Frontier, First Contract, Insurrection, or Nemesis.
Ah, those 5.
All right, now
Sorry.
Macuga's up
That's,
again.
that's my weak spot. Sorry, Robert. I apologize,
hard.
man.
All right, Josh,
My bad.
your 3-point question.
Okay.
To take the league, your category is Spielberg movies.
What the?
Which Spielberg-directed film centers around Viktor Navorsky, an Eastern European tourist?
This is the best. The Terminal.
Correct!
All right.
For 3 points and the lead.
All right. Clarke Wolfe, your 3-pointer is in the category of Marvel films. What are the character names for the 5 Guardians of the Galaxy?
You're gonna have to give her a little more time.
Yeah, we're
on
gonna
this
give
one.
her. We're gonna give Clarke 25 seconds for this one.
Okay. Groot. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Rocket. Star-Lord. Drax. And it's Zoe Saldana's character. Oh boy.
You still have 10 seconds.
Fuck. It's Sahara.
You're looking for Gamora. The rest,
Gamora.
the other 4 you had correct.
Oh, Clark.
All right, so Clarke Wolfe, you need to hit this in order to stay in the game for your 5-pointer in the category of 80s movies.
Ooh, she's been stinging him all night.
How does Atreyu's horse Artax die in the never-ending story?
He sinks in the swamps of sadness.
Just answered it right away. There you go. And here we are again with Josh Macuga at the 5-pointer in order to advance. If he can hit it, he goes on to play Mark Ellis. If he loses, Clarke Wolfe will play Mark Ellis. John, here's the question.
You selected the number 9 for your final question, your 5-pointer. The number 9 is the category of silent films. I'm sorry, I misread that. I'm sorry, I misread that.
How dare you?
What is the artist?
Yeah. Your category is Will Smith.
Come on!
All right, here we go.
In Bad Boys 2.
Your question for the improbable win. Will Smith voices Oscar in which animated feature?
Shark's Tale.
And your winner, advancing to the semifinals, the Wildman, Josh Macuga! Holy shit! Holy shit! Macuga he does it again!
Unbelievable.
How does he keep doing it? How does he keep doing it?
You know, it was a combinations of things, but what came down to is when it mattered, Josh pulled out the answers he needed, and he ended with a fairly impressive score. What was his final score? He actually ended up with 17 points, which is a very respectable score.
What I can tell you, I can guarantee you that Clarke Wolfe will never watch Guardians of the Galaxy again.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Very tough
and you know,
one.
even if the easiest of questions, when you have to pull out 5 answers,
Yeah.
that is a tall order, and ultimately what changed the direction of this game.
Guess who's coming for you, you son of a bitch? The Wildman coming in hot. Oh, yeah.
Macuga calling Ellis from the phone.
From the floor of the Schmoedown, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
Woo!
Oh, and he hangs up on him. Unbelievable stuff here. We got Macuga calling up on Ellis, letting him know. I mean, this was something else. All right, let's talk. We have Sasha Poraver who's talking to the Wildman and Clarke Wolfe.
Thank you, men. I am here with Clarke Wolfe. Clarke, this is kind of a shock.
Yeah, this is the thing. Everybody always says they count Josh out, and he can't do it. he can't do it. He's a formidable opponent. He has great luck. He has good knowledge, and he made it this far for a reason. So I kind of had a feeling when everybody said without a doubt that I was going to take it away, that fate was going to have other plans.
Fate's a bitch, but I will say, when you got that Marvel question, I was very concerned for you.
Yeah.
What happened? What went through your mind? Did you feel like that was the turning point? Did you think there was an earlier part in the match where maybe you kind of lost your footing? What was the deciding factor here? Because it was incredibly close. This was a 2-point game.
Yeah. I mean, I think the, Guardians is my favorite Marvel movie, and I've seen it many times. And, I think when you are tasked with naming 5 very strange character names at once in however many seconds and under the lights, sometimes stuff gets away from you. So there's nothing I can do.
That was major. I never could have gotten those. I think I got Groot, and I was basically like, I can't, because there's so much pressure. Do you still have the pressure as a factor in your performance? Because you still seem to come out with these things time and time again. You know the answers so quickly, like in 80s movies.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast you know things if you don't get the questions right, and if you don't win, if you don't get the points. And so, I'm actually proud of my performance today, but it's frustrating, I mean, it's no one likes to lose. I got to wear a great outfit though, so there's that.
Yes, you did. Well, if you come back, when you come back, who do you want to take on next?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to the reset. I'm looking forward to taking a little break. I get major anxiety when it comes to the Schmoedowns, and so I don't know who, I don't know what, I don't know when, but I'm looking forward to a break.
Macuga ever again?
If the fates have it that we will play again, we've each won one. So now, technically, we need a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. You heard it here first. Josh Macuga, when we think of, winners who are just really humble, totally not you.
I know. Listen, it's this built-up anger, not anger, it's like this built-up emotion that as I'm sitting there, as all the weeks go by, all my best friends are like, yeah, he's going to have a good time. I bet he'll come out and say something funny, and then I win. And, and Clarke put up a hell of a match. He's a great competitor. I can't wait for Wolfe Macuga 3. But really and truly, once I beat JT, I had that feeling in my stomach that, like, I'm going to make a little run here. I'm going to make a little run like 2014, see what I can do. I can't wait to take on Ellis because he's been doubting me since day one. Every time I've gone up against somebody that's like, hey, Macuga's fighting the barista from the Starbucks up at the AMC.
I got the barista.
I'm taking the barista. So I'm really looking forward to fighting him. But, like, today was a big match. I really pulled that Schindler's List one way out of nowhere because I was like, well, it's a list movie. I don't really know. And then I just got some really lucky things. And the Will Smith being my final category, I know Will Smith movies.
How was that not Bad Boys 2, though? I'm bummed it wasn't Bad Boys 2.
I mean, they say Will Smith. I would even take Bad Boys. Bad Boys 2.
Well, going back to Ellis, though, you didn't even wait to leave the desk to call him to talk shit.
I know. Yeah, well, I mean, he deserves it. He's been calling me out. He called me out on the show, and I just, there's something about he's one of my best friends in the whole world, and the fact that he never believes in me, really, I'm not a third string quarterback, guys. I'm coming for the title. I'm coming for that starting spot.
Well, here's the thing about you and Ellis. You have similar strengths.
I know.
Where do you see the divide? Where do you see your advantage over him? Because it ain't Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars. It's, where I think my advantage lies? In the niche. In like a Sandra Bullock or a Cameron Diaz, or like an individual actor whose careers I've obsessed over, mostly females, or like a rom-com or something like that, where Ellis and I know 80s, we know 90s, we know action, we know sports, but we may cancel each other out in those. I need a niche spin on the wheel, or I need an opponent's choice, and I need to spin it towards something he doesn't know.
Sandra Bullock, he's coming for you. Look out.
Hey, Sandy, just a...
I got some niche for you. Yeah. How about underdogs that are going to get destroyed if they get lucky enough to face me? I'm going to tell you right now, enjoy your victory. Congratulations. You beat Clarke. Nice. Good work. But if I take care of Riley and you and I go at it, you can't play your games. No, whatever you're drinking, whatever you come in with your little jokes, your little guesses, your little wins, all this kind of crap, I'm going to destroy it.
Always come in speaking a big game, Roka. You got somebody to beat before you even get to me after I beat a certain someone. So you're really calling out things here. Listen, if we get to the championship round and one of us goes to take on Murrell, the whole world has more confidence in me than some goofball in a hat and a mask.
I'll tell you something right now. There's nobody has confidence in you, especially someone from Pittsburgh, for God's sakes. Yeah? Cordell Stewart, how did that work out for you? Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl, how'd that work out for you? Don't give me no crap, dude. Sometimes you fall apart and you lose on the last question. What? Oh, yeah.
It's too much anger. We're back to you guys.
So there you have it. Look, if anyone ever bets against Macuga again, you're an idiot.
I simply don't know what's real anymore.
I mean, this has to be the biggest upset in the history of the Schmoedown, but certainly, look, there's two things that Macuga did here. First of all, he broke a record tonight. He has the most victories, the most matches in Schmoedown history.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
And now this is definitely, you have to say, his biggest win up to date. It was JTE, beat me, and now he's beaten Clarke Wolfe. It's no longer a fluke. The man is here to play.
No, and we saw that in his battle against JT. He came out, he swung, he did what he needed to do, and he did that here today, but he did it to a higher scale, I think. Well, let's face it, any of us were expecting, and he really pulled it out. You cannot count out Josh Macuga.
No, and now Clarke Wolfe here, now sitting at 3-2, is look. She has to hang her head high here because I mean this is another match that she showed up, had a very strong first round. The question is, who does she play next?
Well, remember, not every win is equal to every other win. Not every loss is equal to every other loss. Like we said, she came across a cliff of a question with needing to name 5 characters from a single movie. She hits that thing. She finishes with a total of 20 points.
Yeah.
A very impressive total for this score. Just came up a little bit short, you know, and then Josh hits Will Smith movies. It's just part of this game.
It's part of the game. So here are the semifinals as it stands today. So you're going to have the number 1 seed Mark Riley going up against the number 5 seed John the Outlaw Roca. That's going to be a big match. And now the number 6 contender Mark Baby Carrots Ellis going up against the 7 contender Josh Macuga. Macuga finally going to have his chance to try to shut Ellis up, who has consistently doubted him since Macuga's birth.
And who can blame him?
Right. All right, so that's it, guys. That is the Ultimate Schmoedown. What did you think? Who should Clarke Wolfe play next? And who do you think now is going to win the Ultimate Schmoedown? For John Campea, I'm Christian Harloff. See you next time.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.